Hey friends, so when I finally decided to move to Ireland, done my backing, got my visa, the other questions I was worried about is which SIM to choose, what bank account to open, how to open the bank account, what are the tax rules, how to get a GNIB, because what I saw on my visa was I got a 3 months visa, but I have to stay there for 3 years. How does that work? So in today's video, I have broken down answers to all the questions so that when you're here, you will have a step-by-step guide, what to do first, what to do next, hence this video. So let's get started. In today's digital world, especially in 2024, I can't imagine living without the internet. So the first plan of action becomes getting a SIM. As soon as you're here, the first priority should be getting a SIM. So what I did was I went to Tesco. You can go to Tesco or Leica. Both are fine. You can go to any of their stores and get a SIM which gets activated within 5 minutes. So it's a 20 euros recharge and it is only for 1 month, and then you have to top up every single month. But what I recommend doing is get a Tesco SIM, use it for a month and then order from 48, because these are the physical SIMs which gets delivered to your doorstep. So what you can do is either order, if you have the accommodations sorted, you can order it to your place, or get the Tesco SIM for a month and then go for 48. Now there are other providers as well, like Air, 3, Vodafone, Virgin Media, Tesco, Leica, but 48 offers a student discount and it's pretty cheap. So you'll get that in 12 euros a month, and it's unlimited calling and you get 200 gigs of data, which is a lot. I mean, I know coming from India, if you're coming from India, you have unlimited internet and unlimited calls and messages. Trust me, you don't need that. You won't be using 200 gigs because here everywhere there's Wi-Fi, in the bus, in the university, in the houses, obviously. So you don't need that much mobile data, and the coverage is also good. Hence, I recommend 48. I'm personally using 48. Feel free to use whatever you like. I'll link all the providers down below so you can check for yourself. But the plan is really good. And there's one more thing. Now that you're watching this video, there's a referral link down below which is beneficial for you as well as me. Yeah, go on with that. Link is in the description. Second plan of action is go to the university and collect the docs. What you need to get is get the registration document, which is usually which has your address. It could be temporary or permanent address, and this can be used as address proof for opening a bank account, PPSN and GNIB. You go to the university, change your university address from India's address to temporary or the permanent accommodation which you have got where you are currently living in. Get that printed, get that stamp from the university. They usually do it because they know the process. And collect your student ID card, because this will be very handy. Most of the shops have student discounts, so if you show them the student ID, you will get 10-20% discount, which is insane, right? Okay, after collecting the university documents, next thing which you want to do is, obviously you're coming abroad, especially Ireland. If you are in Dublin, Galway, Limerick, Cork or any other county, you will explore the county, right? But you don't have your own vehicle. So what you will do is you will usually use public transport, and traveling in public transport usually will take 2 euros depending which county you are in, approximately 2 euros. So what you can do is get a leap card. What it will do, if you get a leap card using the college letter, then you will be getting a student leap card, which is a young adult or student leap card, and you have to pay only 65 cents per travel, which is crazy, right? So where you were paying 2 euros, you have to pay 65 cents. It just ease out your travel, and you can just travel in Dublin, have a look at the city, even for accommodation. So maybe your viewing is a little bit far, so you can just, instead of paying 2 euros or 4 euros back and forth, you can just pay tap your leap card and that's it. Oh, by the way, for the leap card, you get it in Spar store as well. It just type on maps Spar, then you get your leap card there. But the problem is they don't give you the student leap card. It's the normal leap card which charges you 1 euro 60 cents, something around something that fair. But if you get the student leap card, it's 65 cents. So one way is you can get it from the university. For University of Galway, you usually get it from the student union. But if you're from Dublin or any other university, then I'm not sure about the process there. But if you can ask around in the student union or the international office, like where can I get the student leap card. If you get it from the university, it's good. If not, then follow this process. It's simple, just apply online and that's it. This is how you sign up for the leap card. So what you have to do is just go to this website leapcard.ie And on this website you have to go to, because you're obviously registering for a new card, then here you'll have multiple options. Just go to buy a TFI Leap card. Now in the card type, select student, then click next. You have to put your birth date here, so I'll put mine, and then you'll have few options. Then say I will upload my valid passport, yes. The device I'm using, you just have to make sure that your browser has all the permission. Usually do this from phone if you're comfortable, or you're doing from laptop, it has a web camera, so it's fine. If not, then do it from phone. Then the person who will be using is ready to take a live selfie, so basically it verifies you live. So yeah, I would recommend phone. I have my payment card ready, so it would be your forex card, or if you have the bank account, then your bank card. Next, let's do this. You're not a robot, obviously. Then click next. You have to fill all your personal details. Please accept the conditions. Okay, I'll accept the conditions. Oh, so once you have done that, it will prompt you for payment, and then you make the payment, and that's it. Next is, you mostly would be using the forex card, right, until now, but you will need a Irish bank account, right? So there are two main banks, AIB and BOI, Bank of Ireland Allied Irish Banks, and there's one more as Revolut, but I'll come to that part later. So AIB is the most recommended. I personally use AIB and Revolut because AIB I think is much more faster. So what you have to do is you just download the app, go and create account. They'll ask for your passport address proof, and then there will be a phone verification. So you have to just show your face and just look right, left, up, down, and that's it. Your account would be open. If there is any problem or something like that, you can just call them from your Irish number, and they'll be happy to help you. I have linked that as well in the description. Now coming to the Revolut part. So when you're here, you usually open the student account for the AIB, which is the graduate account, which has no charges. But after 1 year, the bank charges you €2 for maintenance charges, and then when you tap your card, or if you use your card, then there is some charge of 10 cents. So why would you pay that? So hence I recommend using Revolut. So what I usually do is, AIB is my salary account, so all the salary goes into AIB, and then I pull it into Revolut bank account, which is an online bank. They don't have any offline store, but trust me, I've been using Revolut since 2 years, and it is great. You can use Revolut, and the beauty with Revolut is you can use it in UK, US, India as well, and it does the conversion itself. Until €1,000, the charges are very minimum, like in 10 to 20 cents. Literally, it's similar pricing as TransferWise or any other services. So even if you have to send money to your Indian bank or something like that, then it only takes 30 minutes, and the charges is 10 cents. It depends on the amount you're sending. If you're sending more than €1,000 in a month, then you have to pay 1% fee. But I personally recommend use Revolut, and there's a link down below. You can check that. You'll get some, I don't know, €25 credit or something. I'm assuming most of you would be doing part-time, but it's not that easy. You need to have your PPSN and your GNIB. Let's move to those documents. So PPSN is basically similar to a PAN card in India. It's a tax card. So you need to have your PPSN number sorted before you start the part-time. During my time, you could start your part-time without PPSN, but then they would cut 50% of your income as an emergency tax something. So just get a PPSN, because you don't want your earned income to be just vanished in taxes. 50%. Yes. So get a PPSN. The process is very simple. I'll show you now. Then to apply for the PPSN, you have to go to mywelfare.ie, but before that you need a mygovernment.ie account. So go there, create the account. It will send you a verification code on your email. Put that code in the login, and that's how you will create the account, and that would be verified with your email. Then go to next. Agree all the conditions, terms and conditions, read them properly. So now that will create your mygov.ie account. So after that, what you have to do is go to mywelfare.ie, and then log in using your mygovernment.ie account. I know that's very back and forth, but you have to do that. Then select accessing public services, click on the PPS number. Once you click there, you have to click on request now, and then it will ask you the reason. So in the reason, you have to state that you are a student, and for the proof you have to say, you can share the student ID, or I think the registration link as work as well. So a registration letter which you got from the university works as well, so you have to submit that, and your passport and your whatever documents they will be asking. So first you have to fill out all the personal details. Once you fill out all the personal details, then save and continue. Upload all the documentation. Proof of address would be your bank statement or the letter which I was talking about from the university. Proof of identity would be your passport. Now here, instead of proof of employability, you will be having the option as proof of student proof or something like that, proof that you are a student. So you can submit the letter from the university, and that's it. Once you have applied for this PPS number, you'll get a letter from the PPS office which has your PPS number, and you have to take, and it also has few steps. So after getting the PPS number, you have to verify your account with putting that number and verify that. Then you have to go to the revenue office, which is you would, on the letter they would have mentioned where is the office and what's the location. Usually there is walk-in option available, but the letter says that you have to book an appointment. What I did was I just went walk-in. They give the opening timing, so you go there. The documents usually are passport, your college letter, basically all the documents which you had used to apply for the PPS just before this while making the online application. So you have to carry those documents, and it's only 15-10 minutes process. You just go there, they'll take your they'll take your signature, they'll ask you to they'll take a photograph of yours, and they'll ask you 2 security questions like what is your favorite language or something like that. You answer those 2 questions, and that's it. Let's move on to the GNIB appointment. You usually get 3 months visa. And so what you have to do is within this 90 days you have to get an appointment. It's okay if you don't get an appointment. If you have the email sent to the immigration office that I'm looking for an appointment, it's fine. It's not like if you are not able to secure any appointment, you will be straight away taken out of the country. It's fine if you have the email. So what you have to do is, I'll just go on to this website and follow all the steps. Before moving on to the website, I'll highlight one thing, that the first application you have to make in person for Dublin. After that, for the renewal, it's online process, but in other counties like Galway, it's offline process. It's the same. You have to again go to the office, take the documents and do the verification process. So let's go. In order to register for the GNIB, so this is the website, Irish Immigration, which has all the information about it. So what I'll do is I'll just show you around. If you're living in Dublin, Kildare, Meath, Wicklow, Cork or Limerick, then you will be redirected here. So what you have to do is you have to book an appointment using this link. Usually it's in Burkey, Dublin 2. So you do that, and in order to know what are the documents required, so usually if you're coming for undergrad or postgraduate, then click on stamp 2, go down here, then not an English course, ours is undergraduate or a master's. The documents are fairly same, so just go here. Then you have to say so the documents required are a valid passport, then proof of enrollment, which is your college registration letter or the college acceptance letter, which I told you have to collect it from the office, which is stamped and signed by the university. So take that. Then you have to carry a proof that you have paid the fees. So you can download that from the college website that you have paid the fees. If you have paid 50%, that's fine as well. Then proof of college, if this is applicable in your case, if you have the scholarship, then you can show that as well. Then proof that you have started the course, so it would be your student ID card or it can be the same college letter, which is fine. Then they require your medical insurance. So this is mandatory that you have a 12 months medical insurance. If you have an Indian insurance, it's fine, it works. Bajaj usually works, but I personally had the study and product insurance. Let me tell you one thing, if at all anything, they say that some document is missing or something, then what they do is they will reschedule your appointment so that you can come back with the new appointments. Don't get panicked, they are very helpful with that. So it's fine. If something is missing, they'll email you, ask you to bring that document next time on the rescheduled appointment. The way you book the appointment is, as I mentioned, so there is this, if you go here, make an appointment, click here, then you have the details. So what you have to do is you have to email them, or what you can do is call them and book your appointment. So if it's a first time registration, then you have to call them. This is particularly for Dublin, Kildare, Meath, Wicklow, Cork and Limerick. But if you're not from any of these counties, then what you can do is go here, search for Garda. Again, I'll link everything in the description so you don't have to worry about it. So what you can do is go there, then say contact us, then go to station directory, then select, let's say I'm from Galway, I'll go Galway, then list, and then you have the phone number. You can call them. If I say more information, then you get the email address of the Galway immigration. So during the appointment, they'll ask you for your passport, they'll ask you for your personal details, then you just give them all the documents which they are looking for. You'll be asked to look in the camera to take a photograph, they'll take your bioprint, they'll take your biometrics, then you pay the fee. That's it. You also need to sign, and that's it. These are the essential things which you have to do right away once you are in Ireland. You can follow the same sequence. You can do few things simultaneously, like you can apply for the PPSN as well as the GNIB, get the appointment. Usually GNIB appointment is 2 months after you arrive, like it's around October or November start, so you can wait until then. But get your PPSN process as soon as possible and start applying for part-time. Now I am planning to make a guide on how to get a part-time. So check this video out here where I'm talking about how to get a part-time in Ireland. And if you have any questions of any sorts, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'll try to reach out to you within 24 hours. And if you feel that you still need some more guidance, you are afraid and you need to get in touch with me, then there's a link in the description to book a one-on-one call with me where I personally talk to you. I can personally guide you, whatever questions you are. I'll try to help you as much as I can with all the knowledge which I have living here since 2 years. And if you're new to the channel, a subscribe would be really helpful. If at all this video was helpful to you, leave a comment. If any questions, DM me on Instagram, or you can leave the comment. I'll be happy to get back to you within 24 hours. See you in the next one. Bye bye.